Today we're gonna do an exercise that many people are gonna hate me for, because this brings up the most discomfort, the most shame in any of the anger exercises that we have to choose from. Now, the reason that we do this is because the topic of aggression, sexuality, are very much connected when it comes to anger work. The aspect of dominance, the aspect of having power over somebody, which is very much at the core of how we express our anger, is also very much found in the act of sexuality. We're going to be doing an exercise called pillow thrusting. And this in particular for women and clients that I have find this to be very embarrassing in some ways, because it's something that we never do. We are often the receivers of energy and very rarely the dominators or the givers of this kind of aggressive energy. So we're going to be using a slightly bigger pillow for this. And I would just invite you to lean into any discomfort that you may feel. You obviously don't have to do this around anybody else. You can just try this at home just to see what comes up for you. Do you feel like, oh, that was surprisingly easy for me to step into this energy of taking, this energy of claiming dominance? Or was it something that felt very, very uncomfortable? Because both scenarios mean that this is something for you to look into on yourself about how anger is expressing for you. You're going to be taking a very large pillow, and I'm going to come onto my knees to show you this. You're also still going to be using your voice. You're still going to be using your breath. You're still going to be using the whole body with this kind of movement. You're basically, and you can do this two ways, so I'm going to show you the first way. So coming onto your hands and knees, and you're going to be essentially thrusting into the pillow. So still trying to use your voice when you do this, and I'm going to give you an example, and then I'll show you the second one that you can do. So taking a big breath in, hands over, big breath in. Ah. 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 And you can see that it's very easy to already start to let the energy and the emotion flow. Now, there's a second example that you can do of this, which involves laying on your back, which I will also show you. And this is potentially a little easier to do if you're used to being more in the submissive mode, or you're just really feeling uncomfortable. Laying on your back, taking hold of the pillow, and again, you're just going to be thrusting up into it. So, example. Ah. 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 And you can combine this way in particular also with hitting onto the pillow, squeezing onto the pillow. Ah. Ah. Oh. And as always, these exercises are bringing up a lot of energy, a lot of emotions that maybe we've not met before. So please be gentle with yourself. Really take moments to really register what's going on inside of you, to see what is coming up to the surface. Breathe, hold yourself with it, and if you need support, you can always reach out to an emotional release practitioner or one of your guides for more support.